Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've uploaded. Anyway, moving on, during yesterday's PlayStation State of Play, Guerrilla Games showcased 10 or so minutes of gameplay from Horizon Forbidden West. And as we know, it's the sequel to 2017 Zero Dawn. And I played in 2019 and I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with it. And, since I've been already excited for the sequel, and now after seeing the gameplay, my hype is even more higher than it was before. And honestly, I have to say, I'm A-okay if they were to delay the game. I remember reading it somewhere, or was it during E3, during the announcement trailer, that the release date was going to be 2021. I'm thinking they can delay it if necessary, and I can wait. We don't need a repeat of Cyberpunk. Plus, you don't want the people working on the game to go through crunch, and, you just never know. The game could be terrible, hopefully not, and it's just, all the effort just went to waste, It's like they had to go through such rough situation. There's no point on that happening. I'm all okay to wait just in case, just to get this amazing game. The gameplay trailer has promised us, it seems like it set a promise that the game would be amazing. And from what we've seen yesterday, the visuals, the gameplay, everything looks amazing. The new weapons, the movesets Aloy has at her disposal so far, plus the new creature designs, they all look beautiful. Machine designs are what drew me into the first game, and I'm sure that was the reason for a lot of people as well. And the fact that they're taking a step further by, obviously they were going to add more, no brainer obviously, but still it's just amazing that they're doing it, so I can't wait to play it. Plus the weaponry that they're giving Aloy, I'm loving the new electric hand glider. I think they called it a shield wing, alongside the pull cast. Just it makes traveling the Forbidden West a bit more easier. It's such an amazing addition to the game, and it will help out a lot, since in the first one I kept jumping off cliffs, when you're low on ammo or you're running away from a thunderjaw or something, and you just end up jumping off a cliff and then you end up dying. So seeing that shield wing in game, I was like, okay, I want to draw something. That's what inspired me to draw this based on Horizon. My original idea was Aloy is sort of gliding down, and she's sort of having fun, relaxing, enjoying her new weapons and equipment. And I'll possibly have a tremor tusk that we saw in the gameplay in the background or something. I thought it would be quite interesting. Plus it seems like the tremor tusk will be quite annoying to fight during the first playthrough or something, but it'd be fun. But the drawing wasn't working out, so I had to change the idea. I wonder what machines we can mount this time. We saw one in the gameplay, but what other variety will we have access to? Guerrilla Games is doing so much, and what we have seen so far looks great. The pose wasn't working out, so I went the underwater route. What they've shown right now, with Aloy swimming underwater and how she has to hide or swim by some of the machines, it all looks good. The way you have to maneuver around them and sort of camouflage yourself. I'm like, oh my god, the underwater plants, fish, everything is reacting to Aloy moving. It's realistic, and it just looks so beautiful, and I can't wait to just swim around as Aloy. I can't wait to find out where the game story is going, obviously, since Zero Dawn ended with Hades and Silence. In a way where you're it was kind of expected but not, so I'm wondering if they have something to do with the red light we see in the gameplay. It probably is, but just what we've seen already so far is living up to the title of Forbidden West through the wildlife and the broken and worn cityscape of San Francisco. Plus, they're adding all these other tribes and factions, they're opening up the world as Aloy is going out. So that's awesome that they're building. It seems like they're taking an interesting route. It might possibly not work, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Even the little battles they showed, and Aloy's using a different weapon system. She's throwing a spear. I guess you can throw the spear right now, or that's a different weapon. The adhesive to slow down some machines, I'm like, okay, that would have been so useful against Fireclaw or the Thunderjaw. But I guess the cutscenes could get annoying, as in mid-battle cutscenes when you're sort of using some of the other upgrades on the spear. But so far, it doesn't look annoying, but you never know. Probably won't be, and it might give a sort of breather while you're in battle. But I can't wait to dive into the game and the world and just start exploring the Forbidden West. Anyway, since, like I said, I have a bit of free time, and, I just wanted to draw something from it, and here is my drawing. I tried my best to make it look like she's underwater through the various layers on multiply, overlay, and screen layer styles. Those were the layer styles I was using. I even use color dodge here and there just to give this light effect, to make it seem like the light is interacting with the water, and I hope it's working out. As usual, the primary brush I used was a soft brush, because I really wanted to capture the world design from the game, and I spent more time with the background than I normally do with my previous drawings. I really put in a lot of time to capture the background as much as I possibly can, as well as give the impression of detail, make it look like I put in so much work. While I did, and I didn't, if you understand what I mean. I tried not to use the Gaussian blur tool as much as possible, because normally I'm trying to really hide the background because I haven't put in as much effort. I think the background is what makes the drawing work this time around. Like I said, I'm all for waiting. If they want to delay it to 2022, it's all good with me. Don't need another Cyberpunk where they overpromise and then they can't deliver on release date. Even the God of War release date for Ragnarok, that seems way too early in my opinion. But let's see what E3 says. I should end the video here. The entire video is just me basically saying, gushing over how good the game looks. First, I just need to get a PS5. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like the drawing. Let me know if you're excited about the game. Have you seen the gameplay? Hopefully you have. And it's like, subscribe, obviously, comment below. And thank you so much for watching, guys.